In this episode of CJ RAW, I shoot the entire thing from this super awesome chair that my aunt gave me.
You can have it.
World famous photographer Chase Jarvis.
Macklemore and Ryan Lewis. It's pure chaos, exactly the way I like it. We're in the new year. Everyone talks about habits. They want to, lose weight, get smarter, jump higher, run faster, teach themselves some new skills. I totally get it. I love that. And what I wanted to do is I wanted to dovetail that concept and kind of run in parallel with one of the most popular episodes of CJ RAW we've ever done, which is about my morning routine. So I wanted to talk about habits, why we do them and why they're important, and also my particular 10 things that I do every day. Hopefully you'll get something out of this that you can apply to your life. One of the reasons I wanted to talk about habits, because I think habits are critical to change. One of the problems that I hear when people say, oh man, I want to achieve some goal or change, the concept of change is big and sort of sloppy and amorphous. What habits do, in contrast, is habits put that change into very, very small steps. And the way I make change in my life is through making a list of habits such that if I did all of these habits every day, there's no way that I couldn't actually have that change affected. So, for example, I'm gonna give you a little two-second lesson here. I use an app every day, and this app, yes, it's not free. I think it's like $3 or something, so if you don't have $3 or an iPhone, this is not gonna be the app for you. However, I will share with you that this app is called Habit List. It's that little green infinity thing right there. I find that if I take care of my body, doing my body and my mind doing these 10 things, then I am my best self. The best creative I can be, I'm the best boss I can be, I'm the best hard worker that I can be. So, of the things on my list, here they go. Are you ready? 1, I wake up, haven't got 8 hours of sleep. Did I get it or not? My morning routine, you're starting to see it here. 2 is I get my AM meditation. 3, I start the day off by drinking some water, but I make sure that I get 64 ounces of water every day. That's a lot of water. Thing 4, I eat paleo all day. Again, this is the one that's the hardest for me because I'm always on the go and eating super healthy is kind of tough. But I know that if I eat paleo every day, there's no way that I'm not going to be my most awesome self. 5, I play or make something every day. This is taken from a great book called Play It Away. A friend of mine, Charlie Hone, wrote. Charlie used to work for Tim Ferriss, great guy. Where I came up with play is simple. When you play, you actually burn off energy, and by playing, I mean connecting with what was the favorite thing that you did as a kid. For Charlie, that was hitting balls out into the field like batting practice. For me in particular, I don't judge my play and I pair it with make. So I either play as in goof off, or make something every day, as in take a picture, work a photograph up in post-production, I'll paint something, draw something. Even like I look at these episodes as creating an episode for you. This is my play for the day. It's something I get a lot of energy from. This is a huge one that I didn't talk about very much in my morning routine, CJ RAW, so take this one to heart. Another thing that I do every day is, I missed this one earlier. I visualize and I have a gratitude practice. So that's part of my morning routine as well. You've heard me talk about moving my body. I move my body every single day. That means I either go for a run, for a walk, a long walk, some sort of vigorous exercise, and I don't need to do it a lot. I just need to move my body. And then 3 times a week, I track whether or not I do strength training. That's at the gym. I'm gonna do an episode from the gym with my trainer, Dave. Dave Werner, super awesome at Level 4 Fitness here. He's got a site called moveskill.com, which I highly recommend. I also try and drink 0 to 1 glasses of wine. My life is very social. There's a lot of sort of partying that takes place. As a photographer, you're always doing, wrapping jobs, so there's a big party. You just gotta be careful you don't get sucked in. And that's one of the reasons I have 0 to 1 glasses of wine per day. Again, don't always get that, but that's my goal, and I know that I'm my best self if I can stick to that, as well as those other 9 daily habits. We're heading in the new year. A lot of people think about the thing that they want to be or become, and then I think the research says that after 8 days, 90% of the people have given up on their goals for the year. To me, that's nuts. What do you need to do in order to not have that be you? That's very simple. What you want to do is not have some abstract thing out in the world that you want to accomplish. What you want to have is a series of habits. Habits are how you affect change in very, very small steps. I also recommend that when you think about habits, don't think about going from 0 to 10 habits overnight. The habits that I just listed, those are ones that took me about a year to add to help me understand what's gonna make my best self. So try adding these things one every week, one every 2 weeks, and I think you're gonna get a lot better results. Again, I use the app called Habit List. I think it's $3.99. You can use whatever you want. You can use a big X on your calendar to make sure you got all the things done. I'm quite positive that you all have lots of ways that you live a productive life or have habits that you've built in that you feel like add to your well-being. Please share those, list them here in the comments or on the YouTubes or on the social, wherever you happen to see this post. I take great pride and pleasure in sort of being able to craft the life that I want and helping others do the same. So a little wisdom from you to me would be helpful. And lastly, I always pair every episode of CJ Raw with a Creative Life class, and this one is called The Power of Habits from Art Markman. It's a great class, it's got a bunch of great reviews, and it, not dissimilar to this particular video, will tell you how to make life-changing habits so you can get the life, the creativity, the awesomeness that you want. Signing off from my awesome chair, thank you Aunt Barbie for giving me this chair, from the Creative Life Studios in San Francisco, that's a lie, in Seattle. Bye for now. The audio is great.